Welcome back. I decided that the panel room here in 12 Wings needed a fan, so I installed this Autumaire ceiling fan. It was a gift from another collector. It was made by the Airmaster fan company and sold through Sears in the fall of '79. This is the only version I've ever seen with fake wood grain blades as opposed to metal blades. And, it's the only version I've ever seen around here smaller than 56 inch. The versions labeled Airmaster that I've seen typically were 56 inch and had top of the motor was blue and had metal blades. This one has plastic fake wood grain blades and is all off-white and is labeled Autumaire, but with the Airmaster company's address in Jackson, Mississippi. It was actually made in England and is very similar in design to some of the Lasco fans made in Japan. So it's pretty cool. It's controlled by this variable speed control on the wall here. Let's turn it up a little bit and show you a range of speeds on it. Moves a lot of air, wobbles a little bit. Depending on how long it stays here, I may balance it. My goal was to have a brown fan in here and not a white one, but depends on what I can find. It's certainly a cool fan. It has a little bit of bearing noise as well. If I'm going to keep it in here, I'll probably take it down, varnish the windings, replace the bearings, and put it back up for service. I don't know if you can hear the bearing noise at all over the sound of the air moving. They're actually quite, I was going to say good bearings, that's not the right word. They spin quite freely, they're just noisy. And I believe its previous owner re-greased them. I added a little bit of oil as well, which certainly made it run smoother, but may have contributed to the noise. So again, nothing's as quiet as brand new bearings and factory packed grease. Oops, wrong way. Turn it all the way up to high. There's plenty of air. Let's turn it off and see it spin down. As I said, the 56-inch version used to be very common around here. There were two in an arcade on campus that were eventually replaced, one with a Dayton ring fan, the other with the newer Dayton Marley. There was a laundromat that had two. One was replaced with a I think the newer Airmaster, the ones that look like Crompton Greaves. And the other one, last I checked, was still there, but may not be. There was an office in one of the hospitals here that had one, and the hospital has since been remodeled. Same office had a 36-inch white 3-blade blender fan as well, that I would have liked to have gotten. Again, there's quite a lot of spin in the bearings. I don't know what the technical term would be. They're just a little noisy. I think they're no noisier than any freshly oiled and re-greased bearing would be, but the way the housing is designed, I think it amplifies it. I'll certainly take your votes on the forums, as well as in the comments, if you want to vote on keeping this here versus replacing it with a different fan. Pretty much I'd prefer to have a brown fan, either industrial or something similar, no bigger than 48 inches for sure. Let's see if we can get a close-up on the fake wood grain, because I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to try a few different blades, because I'm not sure how you're going to be able to best see it on the camera. It's kind of hard with the lighting in here. I don't know if any of these shots are ideal. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, there you have it. Autumaire Airmaster.